Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Hello, second grade. Welcome back. My name is Mrs. Vane. I'm so excited to have you join me so that we can become amazing readers and writers. I have another great book to share with you guys. This is a book called The Story of Ferdinand by Monroe Leaf, and I love this book. Another book in my book collection that I'm sharing with you guys. Now, this is a book about Ferdinand the Bull, who is the strongest and the biggest bull. But guess what? He would rather just sit and smell flowers all day instead of fighting in the bullfights. So it's a great story to read about being true to yourself. Now, if you want to read this book, you can see if you can check it out on Sora or at your county library. Now, speaking of Sora, let's see which school is making our top checkout list. Today, we are at school number 2. So the second top checkout school in Fresno Unified is Wilson. Awesome job, Wilson. Go Wildcats. And so today, you guys are getting my Harry Potter cheer. And that's when we get our wand and we just go terrific. Can you guys help me? Ready? Okay, Wilson, Wildcats, this is for you. Ready? Terrific. Awesome job, Wilson. And boys and girls, don't forget, if you want your school and our top countdown, you have to be checking out books and reading. Now, don't forget, you can also write to me here at the studio and tell me books that I should be sharing out to other kids or telling me what you've been doing. And I'll send you one of these fun activity books. Use the address that you see below. You can write to me or email me, and I'll send you one of these books. So don't forget to include your return address so I can send you one of these books. I would love to get a letter from you. Now, are you ready? That's right, it's time to make our brains strong. It's time to start our learning. So let's get started with our, we're gonna start with our listening ears. You're right. So get your listening ears, turn them up, and guess what? We're gonna do some phoning blending. And I'm not gonna use those red circles to help us. I'm gonna see if you guys can blend these sounds. Ready? Okay, turn up your listening ears. Here's are my sounds. Let's see if you can guess my word. Ready? So if I have the word S-O, S-O, what's my word? So, good job. Okay, how about these sounds? Blend them together and guess my word. Ready? T-O. What is it? T-O, toe. Good job, toe. Okay, how about these sounds? You guys are getting good at this. Ready? B-O. B-O. What is it? Bowl. Good job. Bowl. Awesome job listening, boys and girls. Now, let's go into our focus sound of the week. Did you hear what in our game what vowel sound it was? They were all the O sound. You're right. That's our long O sound. So this week we're focusing on our boat card. Now the boat card says O, and it's our long O. And this week we're focusing on all the different spelling patterns. So help me spell it and say the sound. Ready? O says O. O-A says O. O-W says O. And O-E says O. Good job. Don't forget that O consonant E also says O. We learned that a couple weeks ago. So remember, these words are tricky because they are what we call homophones and homographs. So some words are spelled the same but have different meaning. That's a homophone. A homograph, the words are spelled differently and have different meaning, but they sound the same. So that's where it's tricky. You have to really listen to those sentence context clues to help you figure out which word is the correct meaning. So let's blend some of these letters together. You see my letters? Ready? O-W says O. N says N. Help me blend it. Own. Good job. Own. Good job. Own. Like I own a black car. Own. Good job. Okay, let's go and blend our next set of letters. Ready? PR is a blend. Ready? It says pro. Pro. Good job. And pro really is just short for like professional. Like I know my son wants to be a pro game player, a video game player. That's what he wants to be. Pro. Now, what if I wanted to build some words? Help me build some words. Now, what if I wanted to build the word soap? Soap. Segment it. What sounds do you hear? Soap. Good. First sound is S, and that's the S. Good job. S. O. Now, there's that O. How am I going to spell it? Do I just spell it with the O? S-O-P. Let's see. Soap. Does that look right? Soap. Oh, I know. You're thinking, that doesn't look right. And you're right. No. Let's try it with the O-W. Let's see. Soap. Oh, this is soap. Soap. No, you're right. No, that doesn't look right either. Let's try the O-A. Soap. Yes. Soap is spelled S-O-A-P, soap. Good job, boys and girls. Now, let's go and practice our reading. So we have a story that we're going to read. But before we do that, we're going to go and quickly go over our fluency checklist. So as you're reading, boys and girls, make sure that you are reading accurately. You're reading all the words correctly. You are paying attention to your rate, means you're not going too fast and you're not going too slow. We're going to be focusing on our expression, reading with feelings in our voice, and paying attention to the punctuation. Okay, so as you're reading, I want you to be going through the fluency checklist to see if you are reading with fluency. So I have a story that I want you to listen to, and I want you to see if you can find or listen to words with our long O pattern this week. You ready for my story? Okay.
A rose grows. In a big city, growing a rose garden is nice. A lot of people can help it grow well. A big goal. Kids go to help a rose garden grow. This is a big goal. They hope to make the city a nice place, and roses will be a nice and safe home for birds. Go and grow. A group shows things to the kids, like coaches. They use a hoe. They are pros and can help a lot. They can make those roses grow, grow, grow. Growing rose. Yellow roses grow in a row. Red roses grow in a row. Pink roses grow in a row. They are slow to grow, but they're so nice. Grow roses. Grow, grow, grow.
What words did you see, boys and girls? They had the long O. Let's see if you saw the same words I saw. Ready? I saw the word grow. What spelling pattern had the grow? O-W. Good job. And I saw the word rose. Did you see rose? What's that? That was our O-E, silent E. You're right. Don't forget about that. Let's see. And I saw the word goal. Did you see goal? And goal had the O-A spelling pattern. Good. And the word home. Did you see that word? Home. And that's our O, consonant silent E. How about the word go? Good. I. And how about the word coaches? Remember, coaches means there's more than one coaches, and that's with the O-A spelling pattern. And then row. We saw that word a lot, didn't we? Row. And that's with our O-W, row. Good job, boys and girls. I know there were more in there. These are just some of the words that I picked for us to read. How did you do? Awesome job, boys and girls. Now, let's go into our high frequency words. Now, did you see some of our high frequency words in that story? Because I did. Remember, high frequency words are words that show up most frequently when we're reading, and it's important to know them automatically. That means as fast as you can say your name, because we want to save all that brain power for those longer words. So every week, we're going to focus on 10 words, but every day we're really just going to focus on 2 to practice reading and writing. So today we have 2. So I want you to help me read and write them. Ready? The first word is the word 3. Help me read it. 3. Ready? Help me spell it. T-H-R-E-E, 3. Good, like the number 3. Let's practice the next word. The next word is the word started. Good job. Did you see that ED at the end? Make sure you're saying the ED at the end. Started. Good job. Let's spell it. S-T-A-R-T-E-D. Started. Good job. Now, I have 2 sentences for us. Help me try to figure out which one of these words will make sense in the sentence. Ready? Help me read the first sentence. The first sentence says, the race just, There's a clue for you. I know you're saying it. There was a race. Let's read the second sentence. I have flowers for you. Oh, are you getting it? Let's see. The race just, what is it? Oh, I hear you. The race just started. You're right. Good job. So that must mean I have 3 flowers for you. Awesome job. Let's quickly review all of our high frequency words. Ready? Started, 3, group, better, more, long, hour, only, won't, and who. Good job, boys and girls. Now, let's go into our structural analysis. Remember, this week we're focusing on contraction, and a contraction is just a shortened way to write 2 words. So, let's quickly, were not becomes the word won't. Were not becomes weren't. They weren't ready for the game. Will not, and here's a tricky one, will not becomes won't. That's a tricky one, isn't it? The letters got all mixed up. Help me read with the sentence. I won't let anything happen to you. Did you see that? Awesome job. So when you're reading, you see these contractions, practice reading. Will not was that tricky one. Will not becomes won't. So I won't let anything happen to you. I will not let anything happen to you. See how that makes sense? Were not becomes weren't. They weren't ready for the game. They were not ready for the game. See how that makes sense? Awesome job, boys and girls. You guys are doing such a great job with learning. Don't forget to come back tomorrow so that we can continue all of our learning. And don't forget, when something gets hard, we always say, I can do it. We can say, I am smart. And we can say, I am awesome, because you are. Remember, if it's hard, that means you're learning. So don't forget to come back so that we can continue learning, so that we can make our brain smarter and stronger. Have a great time learning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Morning to a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun, learning is good for everyone.